Hey, how you doing? And today I have a Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and I just gotta change the screen on it. Just have a lot of looks like I don't know. They dropped it or something. So that's what it looks like from the back. I have the part over here. Like I always get them with the frame. I already moved the bin. The first thing I'll do so I don't forget later, I'll remove the bin from the old one and get it to the new one, put it inside the new one, it's fine. So now, it looks kind of, I don't know, it's not really complicated, it shouldn't be. It's different than the other Galaxies. It's a new style, I guess they're trying to change. So, that's the new one. So what you have to do is to heat up the back. I put it on a hot plate. This is the easiest way. Maybe with a heat gun if you want, but the heated plate works really well for me. And just take it out slowly. I already took it out, but you know, I just want to start this video now. So you open it up. Now this is the back. There is I have the other back right here. It's gonna look the same thing. And so when you want to cut it, when you go with the blade inside to remove the back, you just have to be careful because there's a wire over here, so you don't want to cut too deep. We can clean up the sides a little bit. Well, maybe we could do that later. But yeah, so we got some screws I have to take. I'm gonna start from the top. Make sure your tools are magnetized. And that's the other screw in here. That's my first time doing a Note 10. I believe the motherboard is separated from the charging board. The charging board all the way in the bottom. The piece for the motherboard is by itself. And there's just some wires there between them. That looks different, so I'm gonna put that to the side. That came out from the battery thing. Some more screws over here. Screws up top, nothing. Okay, we'll go down to the bottom. I believe right here we're gonna have to remove everything from this phone and put it in the other phone. See, the other day I had to do an S10. I did the S10 Plus, but I did the S10 and it came with almost everything inside. I didn't have to move the speaker, didn't have to move the earpiece, I didn't have to move a lot of things. But this one came empty. I believe what's going on because of, you know, of all that, whatever happened in the virus, there's not a lot of parts around. So yeah, So you lift up this thing, there's a couple of disconnect this one or disconnect this right here too. There's that one disconnected. This is disconnected. We'll disconnect see, that one is say the main. I believe this is from the charging port, and this is for the screen. This is from the speaker. Okay, let's take this out and put it right here. It's the top part. I'm gonna take out the SIM card tray. And now I'm gonna take out this and remove it. I believe this is connected. I'll just keep it connected to it. I'm gonna take the bottom. Okay. Alright, so we got the top part, and this is the bottom. Now, let's see. So this is the new one. So we're gonna have to end up moving almost everything. We got a speaker right here to move, the charging port, and oh, not a lot actually. So let's get the motherboard out first. I'm gonna disconnect these right here. Let's put the pin. That's the battery. I have to lift these up a little bit. I think we can disconnect those from the bottom too. Let's see. Oh yeah. So here we go. We'll put them the same way they were. So run this up now. Yeah, like I said, this is the screen. So I'm gonna try to lift up the motherboard. Let me see if there's any screws in it. It looks like there's nothing. Let me disconnect this battery and actually take it out. Anything else? Not a lot. Don't see it. Okay. Okay, so you lift it up from the bottom, shake it a little bit, it should come out just easy. I'm gonna put this to the side for now, and we have the earpiece. How, well, I don't know, it's probably going under, so yeah, that's the earpiece right here. Gonna have to remove this, so I'm gonna heat it up a little bit from the front. Since it's got a good digitizer and it's got a good LCD still, I'm gonna keep it as it is. Phone town, let me help you. They're $79. They're generic. Yes, sir. Okay, so now it looks like it did heat it up a little bit good. We'll go with the blade under it. Make sure you're going under. Out of the way. And start lifting out. Just a little by little. you're gonna hear it coming out. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna need this. Maybe not. I'll just use a little bit of it in the palm. Okay. And I'm gonna replace it in the new one. So that's the first part we're moving. Okay. What else? The top, that's the only thing you'll have to move. Now the bottom, this is for the LCD. You're gonna have to move this. Let's work on the bottom for a little bit now. Let's get the charging port out. So we got some couple of screws that we have to take out. We gotta put them to the side. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, now try to lift up this thing. I guess it's a bad idea. So I'm not breaking it. I'm gonna just push it. So I'm gonna have to lift it up a little bit from the back, push it up from the front, and there we go. So it's out. Well, before, I'm gonna heat it up again from the bottom to get the speaker.
Oh man, I see this guy.
Huh.
This white guy with the goatee,
Okay.
sunglasses.
Oh, listen, because I'm doing a video. Just give me like 10, 15 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna get the speaker out. That was my friend, the security guard around here. He's having a lot of problems with the homeless people walking around, and I don't know. I really don't like to get involved with these stories. But anyway, so the speaker, it goes over here. And then I'm gonna have to replace this back the way it was. Just have to be careful. And push it all the way. Need to go like all the way inside here first. And then easily go down from this side. Try to push it a little more. Okay, so here we go. It's all the way. Now, I usually try to test it, like see if the charging port in place. So I gotta get a C charger. I'll go get one real quick. Yeah, usually before you want to get done with the charging port, you just want to test it and see if, you know, if it's in place. So you just want to go with that charger and try to hook it to it and see it clicks. Yeah, it does. So it's good to go. So now the only thing left is the battery. Well, let's put the screws back. We took 3 screws from the bottom. This actually will put it like back in place. Yes. I just don't like the way that it's over here. I feel like it's a little bit off. Maybe not. We'll see how it's gonna come up. We're gonna hook up everything and see if there's anything wrong. If it's off a little bit, we can fix it up. So I'm just gonna put the screws back. I won't tie them up like too much, just in case if it's off. If you tie them up too much, they might break. So just go easy. Okay, now we have to take the battery. Now the battery, you have to heat it up from the front. Okay, make sure it's heated up really good because you don't want to mess it up. So I usually go from the bottom and I'll start lifting up. Try to not to stab it because stabbing it will be bad. Sometimes it causes fire. So yeah, you're gonna see that the battery start lifting up. I would go from the side just a little bit, be careful. Okay, and I would lift up from the back, like you don't want to lift. You don't want to lift up with the razor this way. You want to lift up that way, because you know if you lift up this way, the razor can stab the battery. But if you lift up the other way around, not the sharp part. So yeah, this way you want to stab it. So here we go. Hey, how you doing? How can I help you?
My laptop?
Oh, your laptop. Okay, sure. Just give me a second. Okay. Yeah, so it's ready to go. You just have to go through the settings, put up your, language and all that stuff. Put your email and it should be up.
Okay.
Alright, so how much about 65?
Yes, sir.
65.
How much in your iPhone?
iPhones? Which one?
Which one is this one?
That's an XS.
Are they good? Are they good? That's the older model. But they have the what's
That's
that,
the one
11?
without, that's the one without, before that, like,
Before the 11?
yes,
And how much are they?
those are $5.99.
And those are the real buds, earbuds?
Yeah, those are generic.
How much are they?
They're $79.
Oh man, I love you, man. Yeah, man, you got my baby fixed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You welcome. 5 more minutes.
5 more?
Yep. Yes, sir. I'm almost done with it. I just got the part like a little bit late, so. But yeah.
I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Okay, brother.
All right.
You got it. You got it. All right. So we're back to it now. We're gonna have to put the battery. And we'll set the battery the same way it was in the old one. You just got to go all the way from the top. You leave a little space in the bottom. Okay, now looks like we're almost done over here, and we're gonna have to put these back. There's one. There's the main, and it should, you know, give you an arrow up. That means it's going that way. Okay. Alrighty. Now lift up all these, and let's put the motherboard back, or a small motherboard. Okay. Make sure, you know, it's in all the way, and make sure that there is no nothing under it. And there is the tray. I would love to put the tray first, you know, just to hold the motherboard in place, because that will, you know, this is the way you make sure that it's in the right place. And there we go. Now we're gonna reconnect everything. Connect this, connect the sensors, home buttons, and the buttons on the side. We're gonna reconnect the battery, the last thing, and reconnect the bin. Disconnected, disconnected. That's the screen. We're gonna connect the screen. And connect the one that says main. That's for the charging port. And connect this one right here. How you doing? They're $79.
I need a pair.
Sorry?
I want to buy a pair.
Okay. Just give me a second. And then we're gonna put the camera. And connect it. And there we go. It should be everything connected right now. We're just gonna have to push a little bit down from here on the side and try it on. And there we go. Okay. Now I'll be back to put the back on it, to put the other parts on it, the speaker, and just give me a minute.